So everyone supporting RCB, all our beautiful fans that have supported us for so long, we really can't wait to get going again. Really sorry for not winning the trophy this year, but the tale's not told yet, and we have unfinished business, that's for sure. We owe you guys a big one, and we'll come back. We'll come back stronger and keep trying for you guys. Thank you very much for your loyal support over the years.
Yeah, look, we're obviously pretty gutted in the changing room, and gave it everything. And you saw us sort of fight right to the end, which is, you know, the characteristics that this group have shown. But it still makes it, pretty hard to deal with. I think it's obviously been a challenging IPL for everyone. Obviously, a couple of legs. We've got a few different players come and go, but I think the way that we've gelled together as a group is a sign that we've got some good people in the room, and with both players and support staff. And that's the only way that you get through times like this. We've played some damn good cricket, and I know looking around the room, we're all absolutely gutted, and that'll stay with us for a while because we care. I think everybody in this room, as I said, players and support staff have given it everything over not only this league but the one before as well. So I think it's just a matter of just to recognise some pretty cool achievements that have happened, and then, as I said, we'll park that and guys can enjoy the rest of the night. So there's been some really good performances individually over the last few months. One probably has gone a little bit unnoticed because he hasn't got the wickets that he potentially deserved, but he sort of held the attack together during the power play and at the back end. And today he picked up his 50th IPL wicket, mate. So special mention for Yuzi. He obviously come back from COVID. That little body of his can't afford to lose 7 kilos. So to come back, mate, and bowl the way you have here and got us back in so many games, we're all proud of you, mate. So it's gone down to 2 last balls, so I wouldn't say bad cricket. I'd say we were outplayed by a side that played slightly better than us on the day. I mean, I think Sonny Narayan had a great day, and he pretty much was the difference today. I mean, you lose with a couple of balls to spare. We had our chances with both bat and ball. The pitch was pretty similar throughout the day, so in the end, to give some recognition to KKR. Well, look, to be fair, it's all pretty raw at the moment, so we'll reflect on the campaign. We'll reflect on some pretty outstanding achievements by individuals throughout the last 2 phases of the IPL. So we'll recognise those, and then obviously lots of planning heading into the big auction in terms of where to from here. But firstly, I think it's just a matter of spending some time, just reliving the last couple of phases of the IPL. New addition to the squad this year, Maxi, 6 50s in a year, which is 50% of the 50s you've scored throughout your career. During some tough times, you've won some key games, you've scrapped hard in the field, and you've brought that competitive spirit that we all love, mate. So very well. Harshal, we obviously got you on a trade from Delhi. We're all pretty clear. Skipper included was pretty clear around the role that we wanted you to play and bring a point of difference to our attack, and you did that and some in terms of what you offered, mate. You got wickets throughout, you closed so many games out when the game was in the balance, and thoroughly deserved purple cap holder, mate. So very well.
It feels great, in terms of my own personal achievement and whatever work I had put in for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. I finally found sort of a recipe that works for me, and I'm very proud of myself for putting in the performances that I have, and in very difficult situations at times. Looking back at the season, a few bad games in between, conceding 37 runs in an over, and then coming back from that the next game and bowling again in death overs and winning the game for the team. That was something that gave me a lot of satisfaction, and yeah, it's been a dream of a season. Like, if you had asked me at the beginning of the season that, if you had told me at the beginning of the season that you're going to get 32 wickets in 15 games, I would have said, I don't believe you. But that's a nature of progress, I guess. You keep adding a little bit at a time, and when it all comes together, it turns into something magical. I mean, I couldn't be more grateful of this management and Virat, because my IPL career was sort of on and off for last 10 season. The only season where I played consistently was in 2015. So this happened after 6 years of being on the sidelines and playing one or two games in the season, and not being able to showcase my ability. That was hard to take at times, but that also told me that I need to keep putting in the work and just wait my turn. And when they traded me and gave me this responsibility of bowling in the death overs, it sort of gave me that confidence that whatever I've worked for all these years, whatever skills I've gathered, this is a time for me to showcase that. So yeah, very grateful to the management, to Virat, and to all my teammates for making this happen.
From a support staff point of view, come back. I think we're incredibly lucky in terms of we've got some highly skilled people in the room, but we've also got people that, as I said, they don't have egos. They're not people that try and grab the attention. They just go about doing their work day to day. We're really fortunate with the group that we have. I think we've worked pretty well together in terms of trying to do the best for each and every one in the group. And I guess that from the support staff, I just want to thank you all for everything that you've done over the last two halves of the campaign, guys. So thank you very much. And I guess I say the non-playing group, but there's a whole lot of players here that have turned up to every training. They probably knew at times that they weren't going to play, but the energy they brought to practice, the enthusiasm they brought, that willingness to want to improve all the time, shows that we've got some really good characters in the group, and guys that, even if they didn't play this year, they could well play in the years to follow. But even when you turned up to the ground, you brought energy to the group, you weren't afraid of doing the hard work, and I know each and every one of the guys that spent time in the park has come off and said, hey, thanks very much for all the effort you've done. So, thank you. And last but certainly not least, the skipper, Virat. You've obviously done this job for 9 years, and it can suck the life out of you from time to time, because you give it everything, and that's why people in the room love playing for you. They love the fact that you don't ask anything of others that you don't give yourself, and that's, I guess, the sign of a true leader. You will be missed as a leader without doubt, but I'm pretty sure you'll turn up with a new. You probably won't know yourself next year. You'll turn up with a invigorated, see that smile on your face, and I'm sure you'll be willing to give absolutely everything and back whoever is in that role next year, mate. But I thank you very much for everything you've given.
Yeah, I've been there for all the years with Virat as captain. I think the word that comes to mind is just grateful. Personally, I'm grateful having had you as captain for so many years, and I know everyone sitting in this change room feels grateful about you as a leader. We are very lucky to have had you at the front, leading us all the way. The way you've captained this team has certainly inspired everyone, inspired me to become better as a cricket player, better as a person, and I think that hits the nail on the head when it comes to your leadership. You've had a much bigger impact than you will ever understand. I think it's gone miles. There are stories that you don't even hear of people's lives that you've touched. not only on the cricket field but away from it as well, really making people believe in themselves. And I think that's much more important than a trophy, which I still believe will come your way. Keep pushing. You've done a great job, and that book is not finished yet. So I'm looking forward to the success that's around the corner for you, for RCB, and also at international level. Well done with everything. You've put everything on the line for the boys, and that will never ever go. We won't forget it. So thank you very much for that. Thanks for all the memories. And I think some of the umpires will sleep a bit better. I'm very happy for them. But congrats on an amazing captaincy career, and I can't wait to watch you run out there with all the freedom in the world and win more trophies for the win the first trophy for us and more trophies for India as well.
Actually, if you ask me honestly, the 2016 season was very special for us, but I think this season after that has been the most enjoyable for me. Just being part of this group and just the way we conducted ourselves and the way we handled success and failure is something that is very, very special, and we've all worked very hard to achieve that. Yes, we might be disappointed today, but no one looks broken. We're all disappointed, but we are very proud of the way we played as well, which I think is something that we've always tried to create in this franchise. And I've been grateful to get the opportunity to captain this team for 9 years. And I've been shown tremendous belief in and tried to do the best I could. And as I said, I'll continue to give everything that I have for this franchise, always. And still be a leader around the group, but not the one making all the decisions. And I'm very sure that the new people who will come in will take this franchise to the next level, which is something that I would love to see happen. But I want to thank all of you for making this particular campaign very memorable, and I honestly feel that we have created friendships and camaraderie here which will last a long time. It's not something that ends after a season, and I can sense it. So thank you very much for all your efforts.